Lee's martial arts troupe is currently touring in the United States. From this short performance, it can be seen that Lee's solid martial arts skills have benefited him in becoming a national champion. The one sparring with Lee on stage is his senior martial brother, Wang. Their performance is like flowing clouds and flowing water, with flawless coordination, resembling a real battle. The martial arts performance is very successful, and the media is praising Lee immensely. For Wang, scenes like this are already commonplace. Compared to Lee, the rising star, his own glory has long faded. If it weren't for someone dropping out at the last minute, he wouldn't have had the opportunity to go abroad at all. Wang is certain that nothing will change for him when he returns home. So, on the day the martial arts troupe leaves, he has his own plans. Disguised, he leaves the troupe, planning to slip away. He doesn't want to go back to his home country, he wants to stay in the United States. Lee notices Wang's actions and can't bear to see him go down this path of no return. So, he follows after him, trying to stop him. The two leave the airport, one after the other. Despite Lee's efforts to dissuade Wang, Wang is determined. Lee gives Wang a photo of himself as a keepsake. However, when Lee returns to the airport, everyone from the martial arts troupe has already boarded and left, leaving Lee alone. At the same time, a police officer encounters Wang, suspecting him of being an illegal immigrant. Wang attacks the officer, accidentally killing him. Since there is only one photo of Lee at the scene, the authorities conclude that he is the suspect. Consequently, Lee is stopped at the airport by the police. With a language barrier between them, he is taken to the police station. On the other side, after Wang escapes from the airport, he is introduced by his cousin to meet with the junior leader of a gang. Coincidentally, members of a rival gang come to assassinate him. Wang intervenes and saves the junior leader, earning his appreciation with his formidable skills. The days of being treated with respect by the gang members make Wang feel a glory that the martial arts troupe lack. Consulate officials come to the police station for communication, but the officers stubbornly believe that Lee is the only suspect, with no one to corroborate his innocence, and they prepare to transport him to court for trial. However, during transport, a young boy appears in the middle of the road, causing the police car to swerve to avoid hitting him, and Lee, in the back seat, narrowly escapes. To avoid being framed, Lee takes advantage of the two police officers' momentary confusion and decisively flees the scene. After escaping, he encounters Star, an avid kung fu fan who recognizes his idol, Lee, and offers him a ride back to his home. After learning about Lee's situation, Star believes he is innocent and offers to help uncover the truth. Due to Lee's lack of documentation and his isolated circumstances, he decides to stay with them. On the other side, Wang attends a society gathering with the junior leader. Recent gun battles between the two gangs have stirred up discussions among the members. As these incidents occur in the junior leader's territory, he is urged to resolve the situation quickly. He delegates this task to Wang, given his exceptional skills and previous accomplishments. Wang's reputation grows within the gang, making the junior leader jealous. When the boss assigns a drug deal to Wang, the junior leader becomes furious. While he could tolerate Wang before, this time, the boss's decision to entrust business to Wang is seen as a direct challenge to his authority. Since Wang's actions threaten his own interests, the junior leader is not willing to let him thrive unchecked. On the other side, while Lee and Star are transporting goods, they see Wang. Lee rushes over, and Wang takes him to the docks. Lee urges Wang to turn himself in and clear his name, wanting to leave the United States cleanly. However, Wang disagrees. Now that he's a big figure in the underworld, turning himself in is out of the question. Instead, he invites Lee to join him in his endeavors, but Lee refuses. A few days later, Wang finds Star's grocery store and claims he can help Lee obtain a passport. So, he takes Lee to see the junior leader. Wang wants him to help Lee get a passport, as they had agreed upon earlier, but suddenly, the junior leader changes his mind. Wang is furious because he has always respected the junior leader, who helped him get started in the underworld, but now he's being so ungrateful. Lee returns to the grocery store and finds Star being beaten up by thugs. Without knowing the reason, Lee jumps in to help, knocking down the thugs, only to find out later that Star owes gambling debts and hasn't paid up. In retaliation for Wang's disrespect towards him, the junior leader contacts the police to ambush Wang and the drug dealers at the transaction site. When everyone gathers, the police surround the area, and a fierce gun battle ensues. By chance, Star, passing by, gets caught in the crossfire. He cleverly hides under a car and accidentally discovers a packet of contraband. He takes it home and hides it in a box of laundry detergent, labeling it as "not for sale." Later, Star takes a small sample to the street thugs to repay his debt. When he learns that the packet could fetch $1 million, Star is overwhelmed. Meanwhile, Owner, while doing laundry, finds the packet and uses all of it as detergent. When the thugs try to find buyers, they are caught by Wong, who realizes that Lee took the missing goods. Star, unaware of the situation, dresses up the next day, believing he's about to become a millionaire and return home in glory. However, when he opens the detergent box and finds it empty, he is left bewildered by the sudden turn of events. Unfortunately, when the thugs come to collect the goods, Star can't produce them. Naturally, the thugs can't accept this, and by the time Lee returns to the grocery store, it's been completely ransacked. Wong finds Lee and demands that he hand over the missing goods. Lee, confused, claims he doesn't know where they are. Wong, however, believes Lee is planning to keep the goods for himself. When trust breaks down between them, every word sounds like a lie. Their relationship as senior and junior Marshall brothers completely falls apart. Additionally, the junior leader's collusion with the police is discovered by the gang boss, who is killed on the spot. The boss gives Wong an ultimatum: retrieve the goods within 12 hours. Meanwhile, after parting ways with his Marshall brother, Lee finds Star, who confesses about the drugs. He knows he can't escape his fate. The two decide to return and confess to Owner, but Wong and his men have already set up an ambush. They force Lee to hand over the contraband, but Lee explains that it was used as laundry detergent. Enraged, Wong kills Owner. Hearing the commotion, the frightened Star initially tries to flee by car. But his conscience compels him to return. He drives a truck towards them, wielding an iron rod to avenge Owner. However, outnumbered, Lee is restrained by thugs, while Wong beats Star until he reveals nothing, then kills him. Lee manages to escape in a car. Remembering the help he received from Owner and Star, he knows he can't let their deaths go unavenged. He seeks out Wong alone. Wong, believing Lee kept the goods for himself, is determined to settle the score, and the former Marshall brothers end up fighting each other to the death. Knowing Lee's martial skills are formidable, Wong uses his legs to continuously attack Lee. Lee, unable to get close, grabs a wooden stick to defend himself. Now Wong is wary. At that moment, the boss's men arrive. The deadline given by the boss has passed. Wong kicks one of them away and escapes. And Lee is soon surrounded by thugs. Using the wooden stick, he knocks down several of them. He moves with agility, evading attacks effortlessly. One thug strikes him with an iron rod, but Lee withstands the blow and swiftly takes him down. Seeing Wong engaged in combat with the thugs, Lee rushes to help, but he is kicked away. Seeing Lee in danger, Wong grabs one thug's leg tightly, allowing Lee to strike. With precise strikes to the leg and vital points, Lee takes down the thug.